What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm D.Knight, and let's take a commanding lead.
Cause it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Yeah, it's game time and I'm ready. Game time and I'm ready. Can't stop my hustle. No, you can't stop my shine. I ain't come to make no friends. I just came to get what's mine.
Welcome back to the Barons, everybody. We did start out the playoffs with a victory. A very lucky victory, I might add, thanks to Michael Porter Jr. three-quarter shot to tie the game and send it into overtime. So we know that this series is not going to be easy, but again, it's the playoffs. We knew that wasn't going to be easy. But hopefully we're able to take a 2-0 lead on the Heat and hopefully get towards the second round of the playoffs. We will have to see, but what we need to do is jump into game 2. Let's see, let's watch. Hopefully we have a little bit more of a dominant effort here at home before the series switches over to Miami. So let's get into it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Miami Heat taking on Baltimore. Taking a look at Baltimore, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first 2 games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Favors is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Hero in at the 2 spot. Baltimore on offense. Here's Porter. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now, following the bucket by Baltimore. Adebayo kicks to Butler.
It seems to me that over the course of time in this league, Jimmy Butler has learned just about every way there is to draw a whistle.
And he makes the first. And so Butler nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's tightly guarded. Monk's shot's good.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Here's Hero. And the rejection by Smith. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Hangs in the air. Pass to Monk. Lets it go with the 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Here's Hero. On target from 13 feet. Lets it fly. Off the left rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From the wing, he can't get it to go. And the Barons the other way now.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
6. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did speak with the Barons head coach, and coach did not mince words. He told his team that even though they took game 1, they have to come out and play with even more intensity to keep their home court advantage. He said, so far we've just held serve. It's only going to get tougher from here on out. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass, Kevin.
Pushing it up. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Monk. 8 points for him. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hero. And it's all evened up. Hero's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. With the teardrop, Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Hero. Off target from three-point range. Down low, here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, Michael Porter making his last shot. Here's Hero. Here's Favors. Count that one. Favors has got his second basket.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Monk. It's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Heat trail by 6. The pass to Hero. Teardrop shot. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Smith. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Favors. And Smith with the stuff. Smith against Butler. It's stolen by Adams. Passes it to Monk. From down in the low post, it goes. Monk's got 12 in the game. 4 on the clock. Here's Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Waiters outside. To the middle. Here's Favors. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. That shot missing. Great D that time from Favors.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Johnson, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Here's Cantor.
Well, there is something special about the way Enes Kanter performs on the offensive end. He is a tough cover.
That's good from Cantor. And Cantor drops them both. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gasped at the end.
There's the 3. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one falls for Looney. And so he makes both from the line. Now Winslow. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Johnson. That shot, no good. And the Barons the other way now.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And Looney sends it back to the paint. And that one's good by Baylor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Shoots from the block. The shot, no good. And so it's Baltimore heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Pass to Canner. Knocked loose. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the touch that Enes Kanter presents is really terrific. Unbelievable scoring inside.
Raiders against Baylor. Raiders no luck. Baltimore leading by 5. He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Hazonia defending. Basket good. The kick outside to Butler. Winslow wide open, and he fires. Kanter. And at last, they get one to fall. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Winslow. The shot by Monk is no good.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Butler, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Winslow with it. Here's Kanter. Over Smith. It's good, and the Baltimore lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kanter. Now, here's Adebayo. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Winslow. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Monk. Unloads from 13. Here's Adams. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him. And the Barons lead by 3.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
From deep 3-point range. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Hero. Now here's Winslow. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Adebayo's got his first 2 points. Back to Butler. Over Hazonia. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Free throw, good Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Pass to Hazonia. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Here's Favors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Baylor passes to Looney, and it goes down 2 points. Looney's got 5 now. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Favors got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Van Vliet kicks to Baylor. Floats one up. No good that time. Great D that time from Favors. Here's Waiters. Lays it up off the glass. Waiters got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Lasagna, the pass to Looney. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Favors. Waiters gets a wide open look, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Now Hezonja to the wing right side. Again, the miss by Baltimore. It's been all about Enes Kanter for Miami. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Round 1 action of the playoffs continuing on 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Miami, they've battled hard, not letting their loss in Game 1 affect their performance tonight. But the second half is going to tell the tale of whether they go into Game 3 desperate for a win or with momentum on their side and a 1-1 series tie. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
The differential is the free throw attempts. And that's one of the big stories in this game tonight. They were being so aggressive and so smart that all they could do on the defensive end was foul.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side. Guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. One guy who's been getting it done is Malik Monk.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Monk. Then it's Porter. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Smith in at the 4 spot. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Pass to Adebayo. Bucket is good. Adebayo's got 7 points. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's the teardrop. Shot's good by Hero. And now an 11-point Miami lead.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Monk. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Shot's good by Butler. 6 points for him.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Monk to stop the run. Good on the jump shot. Monk's got 14 points for the game.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Gilgeous-Alexander covering. That shot off. Nice D from Porter. So it's the Barons now. Snatched away. Butler attacking. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Porter against Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Baltimore needs to get off a shot here. Monk for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Baltimore trails by 14. Cantor trying to free himself up. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And once Porter has some momentum behind him, boy, he just rides it to the basket. An exceptional dunker of the ball.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. And the Heat lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Monk with the ball. 14 points for him.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Adebayo, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Baltimore. That one falls. And that's 10 points for Michael Porter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Shoots from 12, and he drops that one in. 6 points for him. Monk, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
That cuts the lead to single digits. And it's 9 points for Smith.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Pass to Waiters. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
Timeout.
Waiters got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And now, here's Hazonia, covered by Winslow. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hazonia. And Looney sends it back. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That's good from Cantor. Another shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Pass to Looney. Doesn't go that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 8.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Will it go? That one goes. Count it. Van Vliet's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Winslow's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
Well, you can tell Cantor uses his size to survey the floor, and he's really good at finding the holes in the defense with his passing.
From deep, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out front, leading by 14. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And now, here's Hazonia. D.Knight on him. Here's Van Vliet. They get the rebound.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
From downtown, here's Favors. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Shoots it. Baltimore getting another chance here. And it's Kabengele missing.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
6 to shoot. Adams, the pass to Monk. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And how about the confidence from Monk? His jumper continues to look better and better with each game.
Heat leading by 16. Outside Butler. To the inside. Favors. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
And the rejection by Favors. Here's Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 21.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Monk. Outside Porter. They get a hand on it and stolen by Butler. There's Winslow and the dunk by Winslow.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Monk for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Favors has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Shots good by Hero.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Heat leading by 23. Inside, here's Hero. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got his 6th assist on the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Yeah, and Monk's got to continue to stay aggressive. Don't give in to the defense. I love how he flexes when he goes in for these and ones.
Right side, Jones.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls for Jones. And he makes both free throws. Passes it to Monk. Fires the three. Adams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
6 on the shot clock. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Well, Butler needs a lot of defensive attention when he's in the mid-range. You've got to have a body on him.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Oh, boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Over Porter. Here's Favors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that one falls for Favors. And so Favors nails both of them. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Baltimore. So it's Miami now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good. And so Butler nails both of them. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Porter. The shot that time not on target.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And slam dunk by Butler.
So much of that was the timing. Butler finishing as you might expect from this guy.
With the shot. Here's Smith. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And the basket by Jones.
All right, he's got to quit while he's ahead. He got away with it there, but the crossover usually gets him into a bit of trouble.
Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there. Over Jones. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Correa, the pass to Okpala. And he banks in the layup.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Heat.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Derek Favors.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Okpala. From deep three-point range, rebound by Smith.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams trying to free himself up. Out to Smith. Pass to Monk. Outside Porter. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Well, we just didn't lose. We got bullied. We got handled. 106-78. Our shooting wasn't terrible at 35%. I mean, our three-pointers at 12%. Doesn't look good, but I think really we didn't do what we've been doing all season, which was get to the charity stripe. And we only took 9 shots. We made 7 of them, but look at the Heat, 19 out of 22. I kind of thought we had more turnovers than 7, but I mean, we got out rebounded, which is our game. Our defense wasn't there. They weren't missing shots as they were shooting 46%, but they only scored 106. If we score 78, we are not going to win games in today's NBA. We got to get it figured out. As for the players' stats, Malik Monk actually led us 21 points, rebound, 3 assists, 8 of 23 shooting, 2 for 11 from the three-point line. That's really got to get better. I mean, he is just chucking up shots and missing a lot, and you can only score 21 points? Question marks. Jalen Smith had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 blocks. Michael Porter, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He was kind of non-existent in this game. SGA, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. Again, just shooting was not great. Looney had 7 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks. Steven Adams, 6 points, 16 rebounds. Because again, he cleans up off the glass. 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block. For the Heat, they actually distributed the ball pretty well. Butler had 17 points, rebound, 4 assists, 3 steals. Derek Favors, 17 points, 16 rebounds, a steal, and 3 blocks. Tyler Hero, my hero, still 15 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. And Enes Kanter with the double-double coming off the bench. 15 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. He was an absolute monster. So even though it was a disappointing game, I mean, the series is tied 1-1 heading back to Miami. To tell you the truth, they match up with us very, very well. But let's take a look around the league. The Lakers now have a 1-0 series lead over Golden State, beating them 143-109. The Clips and the Mavericks are tied up 1-1. Houston has a 2-0 edge over Denver. Memphis 1-0 edge over Utah. And the Eastern side, Philly's up on Washington 1-0. Atlanta and Brooklyn are tied 1-1. Orlando and Boston are tied 1-1. And then we already know us being tied 1-1. So that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. And then when we come back, we will get into Game 3 in Miami. Hopefully we're able to put the pressure on because honestly, we've been outplayed the last 2 games. And it's starting to be a little bit concerning. I need everybody to step up. But thanks again for watching. And as always, stay frosty and I'll see you in the next episode. D.Knight, out.
They thought it was a game.